Hi Gingerbread Chat, it's me, Dallas Sunday, and today I'm filling in for Keenan. Our topic today is opportunities that we have gained or missed from being genderqueer, and I'm just going to try to keep this short because I have a bunch of midterms coming up this week, and I really should be either studying for them or sleeping right now, but who cares? Procrastination is great. So I guess I'll start out with the things that I maybe missed out on from being genderqueer, just so we can end on a positive note. So one thing that I think that I've missed out on is just, and it sounds weird, but having a simple or straightforward sort of life. I think that being genderqueer has definitely complicated all of my interactions with people and my relationships with people, and it's also made just my day-to-day life more difficult to accomplish because I'm interacting in this very gendered society while having this very non-gendered or just variant way of thinking. Um, and I also think that I've missed out on little things in my life, like swimming, and just things that I haven't been able to do because of my dysphoria and or just not feeling comfortable in the group of people because of my gender identity. And with that, probably I would say I definitely missed out on fitting in, especially as um, a young adult, um, mostly in middle school, which in some ways is a good thing because if I had fit in, I would definitely be a different person. But so I do think that I missed out on some of that experience. I'm lucky because I ended up having a great group of friends. Um, Regardless. So some opportunities I've gained, just far nicer to talk about. Um, I have being genderqueer allowed me a lot of time for self-reflection, um, and trying to better get to know myself about my gender and um, all aspects of who I am. Uh, for example, if I wasn't genderqueer, I don't think I would have thought as thoroughly about my sexual orientation, especially. Um, it would have been a lot easier just to, if I wasn't gender variant, just consider myself straight and not look into it any farther, just because that's what people expect you to be, and um, there are definite privileges associated with that in our society. Um, and so, because of my identity, I've also gained opportunities such as I have gone to, for the last 3 years, a summer camp for queer, trans, and allied youth. Um, I went as a participant or a camper for 2 years, and then I was a cabin leader last summer. And these were excellent experiences. If I wasn't genderqueer, I don't know if I would be going to those because, like I said earlier, if I wasn't genderqueer, I don't think I would really have looked into myself enough to even identify as queer. So, and those were amazing experiences for me. I learned a ton about myself. I met a lot of amazing people. And it was one of those camps are one of the most supportive environments that I've ever been in. And if I wasn't genderqueer, I don't know how much I would be involved with in activism and social justice and those things that I'm involved in. I mean, I have cerebral palsy, so I might still be involved in that way, but I definitely wouldn't be as passionate and as much of a leader that I've become. I've facilitated tons of workshops on queer issues, and if I wasn't genderqueer, I would never have taken the time to learn about that, to want to teach others, which is something that teaching others is another opportunity that I definitely think that I've gained. Um, I know that because I've identified as gender variant for a very long time, and I'm well versed in the vocabulary and all of that, I have been the person that's introduced a lot of people to the idea of gender identity and being gender variant. Um, Actually, a lot of the friends that I made in high school um, have come out as trans because they had always felt like they didn't fit into what society expected them to be, and they also felt like they didn't. Well, they were dysphoric about their bodies, but they just they didn't think that there was any option for them, and even if they knew about transgender, they had just been told that they had to be a certain thing or feel a certain way to identify as not being cis. And because I so blatantly pushed all the boundaries in this area, a lot of my friends use me as an example for how they could change their lives for the better. Um, so yeah, I think that's good enough for now. Thanks everybody for watching. I look forward to seeing you next Sunday, and then after that, I'll be seeing you every Saturday for the next, hopefully, a long time. So, I hope everyone's had a good weekend, and you have a less crazy week than I do coming up, because my week is certainly going to be killer. So, thanks everybody. See you later.